Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show, the podcast. A new era. Not really, but we're past 100 now. Episode 101. Thank you guys so much for listening and enjoying my last episode with Scan. He's the best, truly. Shout-outs to Scan. The conversations we had were productive conversations. Productive in that we were able to constructively go through some of the things that bug us about the game and praise the good stuff. Like we said, you can't just go all bad. That's not fair. There are some positives, largely negatives. But it was a productive conversation. SDS listening to that conversation would be a dream. I just kissed chef's kiss. A dream. We all know they're not listening to little old me, especially with the way I hate them most of the time. But I think the concerns are growing louder as this summer goes on. People really dislike MLB The Show 22. Like, really, really generally and genuinely dislike it. I love baseball, so I won't stop playing this game. I also have this podcast. I'm not abandoning you guys. I'm not going anywhere. There are some chances where I start playing this game just a little bit less for my mental health, because I should not be playing a video game and getting stressed and frustrated as much as I do. That is not an announcement, by the way, that I'm changing my content. That's not what this is. That's just a general statement that, Pokemon's going to come out in November. Little League World Series has a game coming out. We're going to be streaming the fuck out of that. That's going to be fun. Just trying to find some avenues here and there to do some different stuff. That's all I'm saying. The podcast is not going anywhere. The streams are not going anywhere. Streams this week will either be Friday or Saturday. I don't remember which day yet. Have to confirm with the lady, because when she works, I stream. And when she's home, I spend time with her. That's the way we roll. But we're in this episode, guys, episode 101, we're going to be talking about all the new content coming largely Tuesday, the day you're listening to this. I am hoping to grind all of this content ASAP, because this is a semi-announcement. On Monday, August 15th, I am going to Ireland, the home country, half for work and then half for pleasure. So I will be back August 25th. I will be gone for 10 days. I'm going to bring the Switch. I'm going to poke around as much as I can, but I'm also going to be in a foreign country, Ireland, that I've never been to before. I'm not going to be playing video games a ton. I'm going to be exploring, okay? But that's the plan. I'm going to try to get all the shit done. We're going to talk about all the shit that I'm going to try to get done in this episode, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. Also, this is my first podcast recording using OBS. I made the switch from a different streaming software. I did a quick test. It seemed to work fine. If you guys notice anything off on audio, delay, video, anything. If you guys notice anything, please put it in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter. Just let me know. We're fine-tuning this together as a team. Like I said, I did a test. Think it was okay. But let's, help a brother out if you can. So, you are staring at my face and the calendar. We are already past the left-hand side of the calendar. July monthly awards. Austin Riley fucks, by the way. Trades, Shark Map, and more. Roster update was strictly for rosters, not for attributes. It was not an attribute update. Shark Map, everyone got a lot of stubs out of it, but me. I only got like 100K, which seems like a lot, but when all your buddies are like, oh, I got 250K, 350K, you feel poor. So that's what happened to me. Mini seasons, who gives a fuck? They removed the grindable exploit. You know what I mean by exploit, but they removed that, so that's no longer a viable stub-making method, which would explain why my stub's all the way up in that corner. I'm trying to point to it. It's hard when you're all the way across the screen. That general region is at 240K. Would like a lot more at this point, but I have a couple investments in, so maybe they'll hit next roster update. Redeem free packs. If you have not redeemed your International Trading Card Day bundle, go get it. I think it was like a 5-pack or a 10-pack standard bundle, and then 7 iconic cards. You get all 7 in the pack. You don't need to buy them. They also all stink, so I don't even know why we bother at this point, but just go get them. They're free. Good for the inventory. Now, let's start with the second thing on the right-hand side. Battle Royale. New Battle Royale program dropping Tuesday. That's August 9th. Thank God, because I've been playing the hell out of BR, and I just need something new to grind. I've been playing it to try to go 12-0. I've been incredibly unsuccessful, but it's time. It's time for a new program. I need some stub infusion. I need something. So, flawless rewards add a legend and a future star, plus a legend program reward. The legend program reward is 98 overall prime Kevin Youkilis. I mean, looking at how disgusting the attributes on Mike Napoli were, who, by the way, giving him a second chance as the starting catcher. I did some lineup shakeups. Maybe we could talk about it at the end. Kevin Youkilis better be fucking disgusting, because that Mike Napoli's actually gross. I don't know if Kevin Youkilis ever truly had a season or period of time as incredible at the plate as Napoli, and that's no slight on Kevin Youkilis. He was a fantastic player for several years. But I'm just curious how that card is going to look. At the time of recording, Monday, August 8th at 5 p.m. Let me double check Twitter. Nope. They have not announced the second of the flawless rewards, but they have announced the future star is 99 Anthony Volpe, Yankees top prospect. Tonight we're at 99 season, so that's good. It's a shortstop. That's great, because boy, he fucking knows we need shortstops. Curious what this card will look like. I'm expecting high contact, 80-ish power, 90-plus speed, 90-plus fielding. I think that's the build we're going to go with. If I had to take, like, actual hard guesses, I'd say, like, 105-80 versus righties, which doesn't sound great. But then, like, 115-100 versus lefties. Ballpark. And then we're talking 90-plus speed, 90-plus stealing, 90-plus base running, 90 in the field, good arm strength. We'll see. That's my guess. I mean, they could completely juice the hell out of this guy, because why not? But that's my guess. He will be my starting shortstop, I think, once I get him. Right now I'm rolling with awards Xander Bogaerts. Not a card I thought I'd be running in ranked, especially this time of year, but here we are using him because shortstop is a wasteland. An absolute wasteland, in my opinion. And, you know, Volpe's a Yankee. I'm a biased asshole Yankee fan. So we'll roll him out there, see what happens. Hopefully we get some good new flashback legend BR cards, whatever the hell they're called. I have been... I want to go to the program and show you guys. All right. So we never use Tyler Glass. Now, there is delay. I can hear it in my headphones. Okay, look at that. See, we're going to do this together as a team. Hold on. Hold on, we're going to do this together as a team. We're going to pop that volume low, and I'm going to figure out where there's a delay. Okay, I heard that on my headphones. If you guys are listening to the audio, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's fine. The bronzes I didn't use much, but what I'm getting at here is they've done a great job, SDS, at giving us, like, actually usable BR rounds. The bronze and silver this month, or the last month, weren't phenomenal. They were good enough. The gold was, like, I mean... Lance Lynn is a bullpen mainstay for a lot of people. Ian Happ has been on every single BR team I've drafted. I've played 111 BR games with Ian Happ. I'm hitting 467. So just look out for these cards. They're fun to use. You're not going to put them in ranked, obviously. I'm not suggesting you would. But just look out for these rounds. My suggestion, this is the way I do it. I'm someone who can make a couple good BR runs every once in a while. So I don't worry about doing these player missions. I look at them all, say, oh, that's the one I'm going to be best with, and I draft that one every time. I don't worry about, oh, I got to get 500 PXP with Ray Durham. I'm going to go 0 for 27 with him. I don't even worry about it. It's a waste of time. It makes my teams worse. I will continue to take the player I'm better with and chase wins. I'm chasing wins, not PXP. Because with wins, the more games you play, the more PXP you'll get anyway. It's fine that way. I'd rather just get wins to finish the program. So that's just my strategy. You guys take that for what it's worth. You don't have to listen to me. But that's the way I do it. Next, let's go back to this calendar. Oh, God, it's been a long day already. Excuse me, it's Monday. I'm fucking wiped out. Okay. Boys and girls, strap in for the Field of Dreams 10-day featured program. It begins Tuesday. There will be a developer live stream, God help us all, at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Do the math if you don't live East Coast. To drop at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, though I think it's a push the button, so it'll be around 3 p.m. So, Field of Dreams stinks. The field itself. in video game world. In real life, it's immaculate. In video game world, Field of Dreams stinks. That's number one. Number two, we have a 10-day feature program dropping the day you're listening to this, and we still know nothing about it. We know the Cubs and Reds are playing in the real-life game. Talk about a barn burner of a matchup. But we don't know who the bosses are. Is it going to be throwback Reds and Cubs? Are we getting like Joey Votto and Ron Santo? Or is it going to be a mishmash collection? I don't know the words. Is it going to be a variety of Votto, Santo, and then like, what if Wilson Contreras hits a walk-off home run? Does he get a 99? You know what I mean? Last year, it was just an other program, or what they would classify as an other program. And that made sense. A 10-day Field of Dreams feature program, when we don't even know a fucking thing that's going on, doesn't make sense to me. Not saying it can't be a win. It still very well could be. But right now, I'm very confused by it, and I don't quite understand why we're going this direction. But we'll write it out. 10-day program probably means you'll be able to get the rewards, the bosses you care about super, super quickly and super easily. I would imagine it's a program that's going to go to like 500k XP. But you'll probably have all the cards that you quote-unquote need by like 250k, which is good for me, leaving for Ireland. I think I can grind it out pretty quickly. Dropping also, Tuesday will be a showdown for the Field of Dreams program. Moments for the Field of Dreams program, which will probably be all moments based on either last year's Field of Dreams game with Yankees and White Sox, or Cubs and Reds, just generic moments. There should be some moments based on the bosses as well, whoever the bosses end up being. The other scary thing, there's a new event that comes out on Tuesday, and it's going to be locked at Field of Dreams. You can bet your bottom dollar it will be. There will be 2 new event rewards, which are super cool, but you're going to have to play at the laggiest stadium on planet Earth. I'm not looking forward to this event. This event that's finishing up Monday, or I guess Tuesday afternoon, technically, what's it called? The All-Star event. Feels like it's been going on for 4 weeks. I haven't touched this in a week. I stopped at 30 wins out of 50 because I don't care about 5-pack bundles or XP at this point. This dropped. Does it tell us when it dropped? I don't think it does. It just tells us when it ends. I think it dropped, realistically, like 2 weeks ago. Way too long. Way too long an event. Should have had an event in between. I very much enjoyed the All-Star event. I did very well on it. Let's see. Let's check my leaderboard standing. Toggle leaderboard. I was 32-2, 3,400 rating. So that's this is just me patting myself on the ass here. 33rd in the world as of time of recording. Big ups, pats on the back for me for something that doesn't matter. At one point I was number 2. That's a pat on the back. I'll take that. But what I'm getting at here, this was a cool event. It lasted way too fucking long. It should have been over a week ago. It's that simple. Give us something different. Give us something fresh. So now that everyone's bored of that, you're going to then hit us with a very terrible Field of Dreams event that will probably give us good cards. Like, I'd be shocked if one of the rewards wasn't that Topps Now Tim Anderson from last year or some of the other Field of Dreams cards. But just get ready for heartache, lag, and no offense at the Field of Dreams. Because also, if you hit the ball to center field of Field of Dreams, it is not a hit. It does not go over his head. It does not go in the gap. It does not go over the fence. It is a line out. It is disgusting. This park is bad. Really cool concept by SDS last year to add that. I'll give them a ton of credit for thinking outside the box and going, hey, they're going to play a Field of Dreams game in real life for the first time. Let's add the stadium, because now we have Stadium Creator. That's a great idea. They just didn't do a good job making sure it would work appropriately. That's what it comes down to. Lastly, coming out this week, I'm super stoked about this. The kid is coming. Ken Griffey Jr., our boy, one of my favorite players of all time, is coming to overtake Austin Riley in left field. Couldn't be more fucking excited. It's going to be an other program, so I'm thinking it's going to be pretty similar to the David Ortiz program. The David Ortiz program did not take long to complete. You had Ortiz within 2 hours. Maybe quicker, depending on how you play. Part of me is mildly concerned that this Griffey will be lacking in a certain category or two. We'll see. That David Ortiz card is now in my ranked lineup. Again, we'll go back to my ranked team in a second because there have been some changes. I don't want him in my ranked lineup, by the way. I just need another lefty. That David Ortiz is good, not phenomenal. It's certainly a starter viable card right now. Just, I think there would have been avenues for better David Ortiz cards. I'm hoping Ken Griffey Jr. is just disgusting. If it's a retro finest, I know we're good. If it's a prime card, I'm concerned. Leads me to a little tangent here. I have a theory that we're going to get a lot of 99s now, August, September, October. When November hits, we're going to get finest for like live series finest. Those are all going to be 99s, some 98s and 97s for relievers. I think in December, we're going to get a retro finest program where like Griffey is going to get another 99. He will have his prime now and his retro 99 in December. Just a theory. Just a theory. Will it happen? I don't think so. But I can see an avenue for a better David Ortiz. If this Griffey's not good, I can see an avenue for a better Griffey. Just a thought. Just think about it. Also coming Friday, new Tops Now moments. We are starting the August Tops Now grind. And then Spotlight moments. Who gives a shit? A new Conquest map. Probably going to be easy and probably not going to have any good rewards in it. So that's what's coming this week. There's a lot of shit on the table. They've had a lot of content lately other than not switching up the event. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good stub-making week. Be smart with your stubs. Hopefully you have good pack luck. And make a couple stubules. That is it for the content. So let's end the episode by talking about my team and where we're at. It's been a while since we've kind of taken stock of the cards to use right now. I'm not going to lie. I've been struggling offensively and struggling to put together a lineup lately. I think it's because so many of the new cards that are coming out are right-handed batters, and I hit better with lefties, just across the board. So I've had to make changes to accommodate more lefty hitting. So let's talk about it. Left field, Austin Riley. This card's disgusting. I haven't quite figured him out yet. I'm hitting 308 in 26 at-bats, which is good, but I have no home runs and one double. It's all singles. So we got to get some pop going. I'm having problems turning on pitches with him. I think I just got to be a little quicker, maybe a little more anticipatory. It's a great word, by the way. Andrew McCutchen, absolutely insane, disgusting card. He's right up there with George Brett as the best card in the game. We love him. 422 and 64 at-bats, 14 ding-dongs. If you're not playing McCutchen, if you have McCutchen, let's start there. If you have McCutchen, you're playing him. He's not on your bench. He's not in your binder. I don't give a fuck. You're playing him. So center field or left field is locked down. Same goes for Juan Soto. There are a lot of people who don't like his defense. I've had no problems with his defense. He's fine. His arm's a little weak. Doesn't fucking matter. Hit your cutoff guy. It's no big deal. If you have Juan Soto, you're most likely starting him in right field. That leaves your left field spot wide open. I'm playing Riley there. Because the alternatives, there are no primary left fielders I'd rather play at this point in time. Giancarlo Stanton, too slow. Alfonso Soriano can't figure out his swing for the second year in a row. Kirk Gibson, the game has passed him by. Then you go to secondary left fielders. Clemente, I'm bored of him. He's fine, but I'm bored of him. Biggio stinks. This Guerrero, not as good as I would have wanted. Shocker. Babe Ruth is not even on my team anymore. I can't hit with this guy for some reason. You talk about me needing lefties, you'd think he'd be a fit. I can't terrible. I've been awful with him. To the bench, or to the shadow realm. Gone. So my outfield as it stands is Riley, McCutchen, Soto. When Griffey comes out, it'll be Griffey, McCutchen, Soto, and Austin Riley might find his way to the bench, because he plays a handful of positions. He also might just go away. I'm not quite sure yet. George Brett not going anywhere at third base, which is why Austin Riley is in left field and not at third. Xander, as I mentioned, he's the new shortstop. So in 48 plate appearances, we're hitting 391, 7 homers, 13 RBIs. A lot of that's an event, but I did just play a couple Hall of Fame games with him, and he went single, double, homer. He went 3 for 8. 3 for 8 in 2 games. So with a double and a homer. We'll take it. And he plays decent defense, right? He's an 85 in the field. He's fine. He's not the worst card. Absolutely not. I would prefer something better at this point, which is why I hope Volpe will be good. But that's who I'm rolling with. Right now, the options are Noelvi Marte. I wanted to like. I tried my best. I don't like his swing. Dansby Swanson, I've spoken about this before. This is an insanely good card. It's built perfectly. I suck with it. if you're like Dansby cards, he's your shortstop. I just can't do it. And then secondary shortstop, we're talking like Javi Baez. I don't love him either. Jose Miranda's actually kind of fucking nasty, now that I look at that. Didn't realize he could play short. That might be an option. That new Jose Miranda card is really good. And Ketel Marte, like, there's really not a lot of options here. Second base, if you have Jackie, it's Jackie. Otherwise, you're using Utley. Otherwise, you're using Biggio, Baez. This 97 Matt Carpenter. Everybody's getting free mustache rides. This card's disgusting. He could play right field for you. He can play left field for you. I would not put him in either outfield position. If you have him, he's playing second or third, in my opinion. Simple as that. Defense doesn't matter a ton at third. If you put him at second, just know you're not going to have the crispest double play turns. You're not going to have incredible reactions there. But this card is a menace. An absolute menace. Great card. I would love to find a way to put him on my team, talking about I need lefty bats. Actually, I might try it. We'll see. This card's insane. Card's absolutely insane. First base. It was Frank Thomas for the longest time. I've had problems getting extra base hits and home runs with Frank Thomas lately. It's all fucking singles. And I think I just needed a lefty in there, so we have David Ortiz. Not my favorite card. It's fine. I'm hitting 524 through 21 at-bats, but almost all of that's events. Don't get that twisted. Events batting averages don't count. I mean, they count, but, like, they're not a good indicator of actual success. So, we'll see. We'll see how he is in ranked. He hit a home run for me in those 2 games I just played, but I think that was the only hit he had. I think he went 1 for 7 or 8. I think I took him out of the game at one point. And then catching. So, we made a sacrifice here. Talk about how much I love lefties. I was really not getting any production from Joe Mauer. 99 Joe Mauer, assuming he's going to be a retro finest, is going to be absolutely filthy. He's going to be in my lineup forever. He's not going anywhere. Until he comes, I'm giving Mike Napoli a shot. I, very recently, said I did not like his swing. I think, now that I've used it some, I figured out the timing. I figured out how it works. I'm hitting 425 online at-bats with 3 ding-dongs and 1 rage quit home run, so that doesn't count. It's not indicated here. Big power. Lefty power being 81 or 80, I guess, at start. Doesn't matter. It feels like 100, 180. His defense doesn't matter. Nobody steals in this game anyway. I'm rolling with Mike Napoli. It's Mike Napoli, it's Alejandro Kirk, it's Joe Mauer. Those are really the only guys you're going to see. Gary Carter's a bench bat, Mike Piazza's a bench bat, and he stinks, and that's it. It's really... Catcher needs a facelift, too, pretty effing badly. I guess you could use Biggio at catcher if you really wanted to. I don't think he has a big enough bat, but theoretically you could. The bench is not worth talking about. It's whatever it is, it is. Now, the pitching rotation. I am struggling, man. Maybe it's just because I don't like this game. Outside of Johnson, Nolan Ryan, and Bobby Miller, I have no fucking clue who to pitch. Paul Blackburn's in the rotation. Never thought I'd say that. He pitched 1 game, let up 3 runs, 1 ranked game. He had a 1-inning event start. He's fine. He puts the ball exactly where you want it, which was really cool. I just don't think he throws hard enough to actually blow it by some folks, but you got to be crafty with him. And Aaron Ashby, 19 innings, 31 strikeouts, 3-0 with a .95 ERA. He's had success. I don't like him, even still. He's had success, but I still don't feel comfortable using him. So, Al Leiter's going to join the squad once I make World Series. I'm at 870 right now. 75-18 is the record. He'll join the squad, and then God knows what's going to happen. I need someone big. I need a Kluber. I need a Pedro. Keep going down the list. I need somebody. I need an upgrade here. And the bullpen is who the bullpen is. The only pitcher I'm struggling with is Greg Soto. 7 ERA in 9 innings. That's not good. He had a couple rough outings. Everybody else, Joe Mantiply, I didn't think would be good. 1.69 ERA in 10 innings. Or almost 11 innings. He's disgusting. .66 whip. Puts the ball wherever you want it and then some. That's really it. The team we're at a weird point in the game right now where we're clearly making the transition to 99s. That means your teams are going to have a pretty decent overall rating parity. You're going to have some 95s, then you have, boom, 3 99s. And it's gonna feel a little imbalanced. I think by the end of August, beginning of September, that imbalance is going to go away. We're going to be rocking with entirely 98s and 99s. Again, as we've said, overalls don't matter. We made that point pretty abundantly clear with Scan. But it's getting to that point. It's getting to that time where 99s are going to be the thing. There are some exceptions, obviously, like 92 Nelson Cruz. Not going to leave my bench for a little while. He's a 92 overall, but he's max against lefties. And he's got a nice swing. At least I enjoy his swing. Some people don't. But when it comes to starting lineup caliber players, they're coming. They're coming. Like, when 99 Volpe drops, I'm going to have a 99 to every single position but catcher. Because we don't have a 99 catcher yet. I'm assuming that's one of the next things we'll get, but we'll see. Boys and girls, that's where we're at. The state of the game is frustrating. I think we made that point very clear last week with Scan. You don't have to play this game. You don't have to. I hope you guys keep playing it, because I love sharing it with you, and I like when people listen to the show and interact with me. But if a game is driving you up a fucking wall, you don't have to play it. You really don't. You can move on to something else. Guess what I've been playing on the side? I want to stream it really bad, but it's incredibly offensive, so I'm not going to. I've been playing South Park: The Stick of Truth. Why? I don't know. I guess it was free when I downloaded it on my Switch, which I guess means I had already downloaded it at some point in the past and then deleted it. I don't fucking understand. I never played it before. South Park is incredibly interesting and strange, and it's been a load of fun just to mindlessly play something that makes me laugh. This game it makes me laugh because I'm irritated by it. It doesn't actually make me laugh. Sometimes it's good to switch things up. That's all I'm saying. So, we're going to stream Friday or Saturday. Be there or be square. We are recording Tuesday night with somebody who will be a guest. Duh. I'm talking in fucking riddles here. He'll be a guest while I'm gone in Ireland. Not quite sure yet if it's going to be episode 102 or 103, because I think I need to record 2 before I leave. We'll see. But that's it. Guys, I will talk to you soon. I will see you in Ireland. No, I won't see you in Ireland, but I'll be sending pictures to the world from Ireland to let you guys know that I'm safe in there. I'm hopefully going to go see the Star Wars Island because I'm a nerd. That'd be pretty cool. And that's it. Hit dingers or don't hit dingers. Just make sure you're enjoying yourself. Okay? Talk to you guys soon. See you next week.